Okay, y'all, what is up? This is Vampcoffee, and I just want to say, fuck Loretta. Garfieldius is a god. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I will do some backstory, just a brief setup of what this issue is about. There's this YouTube channel called Rage Select. The main two people on that YouTube channel are Jason and Jeff. I've talked about this in the previous video, but they do podcasts and they do video game commentaries. Now, they used to be part of this other show called The Loading Bar. The Loading Bar doesn't exist anymore, but when it did exist, they played Skyrim and they made a character in Skyrim called Garfieldius. Garfieldius was naturally and gradually and convincingly made to be a very legendary and epic and awesome character who became an icon for the Loading Bar. They have recently played Saints Row 3, Jason and Jeff, where they made a character called Loretta. Loretta does not have a history. Loretta does not have a backstory. Loretta was introduced as she deserves a following, and she doesn't. There was no effort put into that character. All that Jason did is turn all the sliders to the right, and I don't even have to see the character creation to know that. It's just a lazy character, you know? It's childish, it's simple. There's nothing else going on with that character besides it's ugly. You didn't even change the default clothes on it. And then later you just took the clothes off because that's cool, right? Instead of making somebody that actually can be seen as cool. When you made Garfieldius, when Jason and Jeff made Garfieldius, it was originally seen as a lame character. But Garfieldius was built up from that to become a godlike character, to become powerful in the world of Skyrim. Garfieldius eventually became a legend and popular amongst the fans of the Loading Bar, whereas Loretta was just thrust upon us. There was no thought in the creation of Loretta, and there was no journey with Loretta. Just fuck it. Just, you know, it's an old lady and she's crazy and she does whatever she wants, and it's so crazy and it's so insane. It's like, I see people on the forums and in the comment section talking about, oh, Loretta is great, Loretta is so wacky, you know, Loretta is incredible. I saw one comment talking about, oh, so if Loretta is the new Garfieldius, I think I speak for everyone when I say that I'm okay with that. Fuck you, and fuck Loretta. Garfieldius is a god. There's no other. I mean, if you would have done it right, if Jason and Jeff would have done it right and built that character up to be an icon, to build that character up to be something worthy of fan recognition, worthy of praise, but they didn't. They introduced that character as if it were already an icon, as if it were already significant. And it's just not. It's a poor replacement, if that's even what they intended it to be. If it's not, you know, I mean, that's how the fans are taking it. I want Garfieldius to return. I don't want, like, is it the same commenter that said if Loretta is the new Garfieldius, then I'm okay with that. The same commenter that said that also said that Garfieldius is probably owned by Hollywood.com, and there's no way that we could ever see Garfieldius again. And I cannot believe that that is the case. I can't believe that Hollywood would own something like in the very first section of playthrough for Skyrim that they did for the Loading Bar. That was just three guys in a room shooting the shit, making a character. How can Hollywood.com possibly own something that was created just between them? Just a genuine spur of the moment name for a character. That's incredible if the contract or the policy or whatever is that granular that anything that just happens to be made, I mean, they were making content for that site. Okay, I get that. So those videos belong to them. That's fine. But what is made in those videos also belongs to them? That's making sense. But I'm not a lawyer. So if you can't bring Garfieldius back, just tell me that. I need a surefire, I need a 100% official final answer on, can you bring back Garfieldius or not? If you can't, then I understand. It's legal, it's policies, it's whatever, that's fine. But I need to hear from either Jason or Jeff, or both of them, or whatever, or Corey, if Corey can answer that question for me. I need someone to say whether or not Garfieldius can be brought back for Rage Select. And the reason I'm so into this is because I remember Jeff saying on the Dragonborn DLC, Jason asked if this was going to be it for their playthroughs of Skyrim. And Jeff said, well, we'd have to do at least one more part where we put on the mods and we get lightsabers and we get flying horses and we get all kinds of crazy shit, and we get a custom home from Hearthfire, and all this, just a great compilation of everything that Skyrim has to offer, that could still be done even if Garfieldius can't return. So I just want a simple answer. Can you or can you not bring back Garfieldius? And the next question is, will you or will you not be playing Skyrim again with all of the mods and all of the expansions? That's all I want to know, is two very simple questions, and I've asked this before on their Twitter, on their Facebook, at their website. I can't get a response from them. I don't know what's going on. So Jason and Jeff, can you please respond either to this video or to the emails that I've sent? I need an official response. Not no halfway shit of anybody, like between the fans and the people that are actually doing it. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Fungus Monkey. I'm talking about D Hood and Brutuxin. You people and the people like you, I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from Jason and Jeff directly. Can you bring back Garfieldius or not? Because Loretta is a steaming crock of shit, alright? That's how I feel. I'll talk to y'all later.